Fun fact, Israel and Iran used to be friends. Sorta. It was 1947, Iran, along with Turkey and pretty much the rest of the Middle East, voted against the creation of an Israeli state by the United Nations. Iran and Turkey also rejected Israel's membership request to the UN back in 1949. But both countries quickly moved to recognize Israel on an informal, de facto basis, establishing thinly veiled trade relationships. Why would they do that? Because, the thinking went, us non-Arab states need to stick together. Remember, neither Iran nor Turkey are Arab countries. From 1956 to 79, Israel's Mossad spy network shared a remarkable amount of intelligence with its Iranian and Turkish counterparts. It was codenamed the Trident Alliance. Jerusalem's ability to work so closely with Tehran and Ankara constituted one of Israel's biggest early foreign policy achievements, rivaling only its relationship with the United States. Here's Israel's founding Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion in 1950, greeting an Iranian representative at the YMCA building, of all places, in Jerusalem. And then in 1979, Islamists toppled Iran's Shah. They adopted a staunchly anti-Zionist platform, and the Trident Alliance was no more. And while the Israel-Turkey relationship has run hot and cold ever since, recent comments by its strongman President Recep Tayyip Erdogan may have just brought it to an all-time low. Fast forward to 2023, and as Israel and Hamas engage in a bloody war, the country that is keeping Israeli and US leadership up at night is clearly Iran. In southern Lebanon, Iran-backed Hezbollah fighters have a missile arsenal that dwarfs Hamas's rocket supply and that could easily overwhelm Israel's famed Iron Dome air defense. The Iranian proxy threat goes well beyond Hezbollah. The Pentagon recently redirected the USS Eisenhower aircraft carrier and its strike group of destroyers to the Middle East instead of the Eastern Med. One big reason? To intercept missile and drone strikes by Iran-backed Houthi militias in Yemen aimed at Israel. Days later, American F-16 jets carried out airstrikes in Eastern Syria on facilities used by Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps and its proxies. The strikes in retaliation for a barrage of recent rocket and drone attacks against American forces in Iraq and Syria. So yeah, Iran gets around. But there is a big difference between skirmishes with Iranian proxy forces and an all-out US-Israel-Iran war. And given Iran's nuclear ambitions, that's something that absolutely no one, including the Ayatollah in Tehran, wants to see.